And while we're on names and potential targets, Ross, let's throw this spicy meatball into the transfer wok, shall we? Because it was something that was around there over the weekend reported. We talked about box-to-box midfielders. Report that perhaps Flynn Downes may be of interest to Ipswich Town, formerly of this parish, would very much tick boxes in midfield. Clearly spent last season on loan at Southampton, got promoted there. Talks of him signing permanently. Not done yet. £15 million is apparently what they're after West Ham. How do you feel about old Flynn coming back? Because if you think about him and what we saw of him at Town and what he's gone on to do and what kind of player he is, he would seem to be quite a good fit for what Town might want.
I like Flynn Downes. He's a good player. Obviously, I wouldn't say that bridge has been burnt, but obviously how left the club, and of course he came out with those comments. The fans don't know the real story and stuff like that. It would be an interesting one if he did ever return. It wasn't like a sour reception. When we played Southampton, obviously Town got the laugh anyway because we got the goal, and obviously Samiento, as we mentioned earlier, scored that late winner. But yeah, he's a player I'm sure McKenna probably likes. He's good age. Has played in the Premier League, West Ham a little bit, obviously with Southampton. Although I think he'll probably reunite with Russell Martin because he, obviously was with him at Swansea, at Southampton. I'm sure Flynn Downes want to be playing Premier League football now after a couple of seasons out on loan, or was it just one loan? I think. So yeah, going back to your original question, I would like it, but I don't know. I can't see it happening, but we shall see.
Stu, how about you? Flynn Downes. Obviously he knows the club. He was formerly one of the crown jewels. And we talk about football being a bit of a cutthroat business, no room for sentiment. You look at midfield. Sam Morsey's a skipper. You can't see him being replaced. But Massimo Luongo, you start to look at him and using the Ross Hall's criteria, you go, always getting on a bit. Maybe we need a young, hungry new midfielder to come in. Oh, there's this guy who knows the club already. He's a box-to-box quality midfielder, got a bit of bite in the tackle, ticks all these boxes. What would you say, Watson?
I'd take him in a heartbeat, Flynn.
Yeah.
Forget about the sort of protracted exit and the transfer request. That was a different time for the football club. That was a difficult period for everybody involved. Maybe some of that wasn't handled well from either parties at the time. I think there was some sort of alpha male stuff going on with sort of Paul Cook and Flynn Downes, and but as I say, that's completely different times now. What we do know is that Flynn Downes is full of drive, determination, ambition. He's a leader. He captained Ipswich at a very young age, lest we not forget. And he's improved a hell of a lot since he's left Ipswich Town. And I think we saw that in that Southampton game. He was really good in that game. And he's maybe not the size that I've talked about and the box-to-box sort of midfielder that I've talked about. But if they could get him at the right price, I would certainly welcome him back, and I think that would all be forgotten about the minute he pulled on the shirt and played well again. I think all that would be fine. But the Southampton sort of going up maybe changes that scenario. It felt to me when we were talking about who did we want to win the playoffs, it felt like for that to be a reality, it needed Southampton to stay down to me. But we'll see.